ultimate mode, reviewing Armant Warsaw. He map wipes this. I'm pretty sure he map wipes this. I think outside of maybe he missed some surrenders, you're gonna see his approach. It's a little bit different. I guess it's hard to. I never thought anyone would map wipe it, but he did. He brought an 88, and he brings one fighter, which is crazy. And despite all the air defense, he actually brings is at least 2 Stukas. Three Stukas. So he weakened the fighter presence so he could bring more Stukas. I think that's to set a trap. He has nothing but trucks. I think that's helping him achieve a lot. Ah. So that this pulled the tank out. Very dangerous though. I mean that tank can completely lay waste to your tank. It's not robust. That little trap. It is highly unlikely you'll only take 2 damage from this guy. This is crazy. Very risky attack. Let me pause this. This is a very risky. This is not an experienced artillery. This infantry is not experienced. I think he reloaded for this, and he probably reloaded for this. This is... if you had one of your units with some overstrength and a hero, it's not so bad, but this is very risky. But it's efficient if you can get it to work. So he's trapped 2 of the 4 planes. I don't know what was up with that scout move, but maybe he'll explain it. So he's going for the weakest entry point. I think he plans on stripping this, and then leaving these guys alone for now. I think there's a fighter on the loose, and that's why he's got everybody protected. You know, I'm a little surprised about something. There's a fighter. that was here, right? No. It flew here. But 11 movement. It's here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, would you look at that? So this road is the boundary line of this plane being able to reach anything. And there's nothing else it can attack, so it just flew to the nearest spot. Oh, there you go. There's an improvement. This allows you to sneak up on stuff. And he put his 88 over there. So now he has to trap the bomber. He had to have tested where this plane would fly to know it would fly there. So he has completely stripped the defenses. This is a better approach because it gives you more than one entry point. He has a lot of scouts floating around, so he can pick up these easy hexes on the move. Got that airfield. Notice he doesn't have artillery support, so that's reducing, or it's increasing the RNG. My approach can be done with mostly no reloads. There might be one or two on the fringes here. I wouldn't be shocked if he had to do a lot of reloading. Let me pause this. Pause. So this with no artillery support is very dangerous. I think on my latest attempt, what I did is I shifted all this stuff over here and then hit into the city this way. I think. Yep, he's maneuvering the way I maneuver. I could see that coming. He wants to just take this out next turn. He's going to hit it with the Pioneer, then he's going to hit it with the 88. And once you strip this fort out, you can see the whole middle is opening up. Storm Panzers are just top targets. There we go. I think that's from Soren. He would talk about how Storm Panzers always get attacked. Notice if he doesn't kill the plane, he has the fighter bomber to finish it off. This is where the tactical bombers come in, is that they can damage artillery more effectively. He's not interested in suppression so much as killing them. He's gonna totally smash that fortress. Yeah. And then he sneaks in and kills the artillery. That's devastating. So with his plan, what ends up happening is that this this sector is very weak in attack, and all he really wanted to do was kill the anti-aircraft and pull the tank out. And I admit, if you manage to do that with such a weak force and kill the tank, it's actually a lot because the mobility left in the city isn't that much. I think there's like 3 or 4 tanks. Yeah, there's still one of these nasty guys though. Because he doesn't have artillery support on the wings, he's got to use his air force, which is something that I showed to great effect as well. Yeah, these pioneers are killing it. What I'm surprised about here is why he didn't move the 88 up. Oh, there's artillery here. Never mind. That makes perfect sense. This artillery. For some reason, this artillery didn't fire on these units. That I'm confused about. Because the artillery usually fires. I mean, this is easy if this guy isn't going to fire its gun. Yeah, he knows it's going to take a while to dig this out, so he goes for the anti-aircraft. It's a good target. With no air defenses, the planes are free to do what they need. He also skipped that hex. I mean, you know, it might be the more efficient thing to do. Yeah, I mean, he's really taking forever to break through there. So he is 1 turn slower in getting all of the artillery. So you can imagine my surprise that he was able to map wipe this. But I think it helps that he has 3 tactical bombers. Well, 4 if you count the fighter bomber. Because he's really slow hitting the north, but it works. I think it works because he can just hit those artilleries over and over again. There's almost no support units left for the enemy. So shouldn't this gun be taking shots at that? This seems really dangerous, but I guess the cavalry isn't going to come out and hit him because it's in spotting range. I would have parked him here. Yeah, he's even taking these passive guys out to protect his back door, and he's still gonna completely crush this. I imagine he had to reload a few times to avoid rugged defense. Hello. Oh, it did attack. He must have reloaded for that. And he definitely had to reload for this. It's suppressed. So yeah, he took 1 point of damage. He would be expected to take more than that for sure. Unfortunately, 88s in the city are terrible. His artillery isn't even at 2 points of overstrength too. So yeah, with some reloading here and there, you can map wipe this. That's really cool. This is really dangerous because of this artillery piece. Oh, but he has a Storm Panzer. There you go. Yeah. It's still kind of annoying because this artillery piece is going to hit him. See, there was a... Oh, there wasn't a surrender because of this annoying thing. Never mind. Yeah, he's going with a Soren approach. Just kill violently. I think he was slower a turn getting the artillery, but I had a very particular plan in mind that required to get the artillery as early as possible. See, isn't there a surrender opportunity here he missed? Oh, he had to reload. Never mind. Yeah. It's crazy. It's like turn 9, and he hasn't even taken out 2 of these forts. This makes sense. I missed that he could push him out already and then kill him. Yeah. That was better than the surrender of the cavalry. And he uses that same technique over and over again, Stuka the artillery. I don't know how safe that is against the tank, but they have 2 points of overstrength. I still think the tank would break through and do a point of damage, but it's a damaged 88 already, so maybe that's not a big deal. Yeah, this spots the artillery. The tank wants nothing to do with attacking the 88. There's almost no support units left. Once those guys go, the whole map falls apart. So yeah, that 88 with Pioneer combo it's good enough. It's safe to move in because this artillery is quite vulnerable. He even allows the enemy to purchase a certain number of units. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. He allows the enemy to buy. And he bought 3 things, 2 of which were anti-aircraft. This is super impressive. So my approach is designed to block all those hexes to stop this, but he didn't care and he was more successful. And he's taken out 3 forts in 11 turns. That's really impressive. So the AI has bought 5 units. Crazy. That is crazy. I think he killed over 50 units on this map. And keep in mind, Armant has explained on the forum that this is super easy. He didn't find Grand Campaign 39 on Ultimate mode hard to do, with the exception of I think Lodz was somewhat challenging for him. Oh, nice. One thing he could do is he could back off here and have them attack into him to accelerate the collapse of that side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 units left after 12 turns, and 5 of those are bought. Absolutely crazy. That's a lucky roll. He basically drained the enemy of most of its prestige. That's extremely impressive. And he's going for a surrender. Yep, that's very good. He doesn't need the auxiliary units anymore. So I think there's 5 units left. So he missed a surrender, parked the tank here, infantry here, and the artillery here, and he could have surrendered that. Or he should have swung an auxiliary unit north. He had one over here that could have helped with the surrender. He pulled those units out too fast. So the other thing I think was a mistake is he should have backed off this hex. He should have pulled this unit out and pulled this unit out, and then let the AI buy 4 units here so he could farm them on the final turn. and then he could have gotten more prestige. So that was a mistake. But he told me his objective wasn't to get the most prestige. He was just testing some things. There you have it, a map wipe. And what's crazy is he could have farmed on the last turn and completely drained the AI of prestige. I don't know if it could be done better than this. This is tough to top.